I really hope that when I make this video that this is something that we can look back on and have a laugh, and that this was not meant to be even done whatsoever, because what I'm about to say is such a terrifying idea that it actually genuinely scares me for the future of video games and scares me for the future of just companies in general with corporations, because this is a bad standard that I really hope does not get reset again. There is a very likely chance that Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War could have the return of supply drops. This is something that is absolutely horrifying to me. And this is something that will define not only video games and Activision as a whole, but what we will tolerate with corporate greed in all the world. Activision is one of the most greediest companies I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I can admit that they've had some moments where they've actually done some good, such as Modern Warfare being the very first Call of Duty in absolutely forever, where they've had a fair and valid microtransaction system. But however though, this is with exceptions, because at the exact same time of Modern Warfare releasing, they also ended up having files in their game that did show that supply drops were ready to go. However, though, also around this time, supply drops have started to end up getting a much negative route in the form of the United States government and just also other countries' governments, where that supply drops are considered illegal gambling for young children and they are considered a felony. This is not good for Activision. They don't want to end up having the whole entire country up their ass. So obviously, it would be in their best interest for them to back off with this. But the fact that this is still in the game files, the one thing that they should do immediately right away if they have zero plans on adding supply drops is that they should end up removing this asset from their game and confirm publicly and confirming it to everybody that yes, indeed, that this was a leftover asset and we will not be bringing back supply drops through Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. If Activision hesitates with this, there is 100% plans in their mind that they are at least considering risking a lawsuit and making a potential felony. And no, not even potential, a actual felony to end up having supply drops come back into their game. Supply drops are literally gambling. There's no way around it. It is the exact same thing. It is a chance at getting something with actual US money. Not even US money, just money in general. Money is the way of Activision. If they can end up getting extra money, they will try to find a way around it. The only way that I believe that they're going to actually end up going against this idea is that if it still continues to be a felony where they could have the government actually punish them for having this in their game. I genuinely think that's the only reason why that they end up not having a Modern Warfare. I truly, truly do. And if Modern Warfare has set the standard, which it did, of showing that a game can have no supply drops and a fair microtransaction system and still not only be a good game, but be their best-selling Call of Duty game in absolutely forever. If that is the case, Activision, why would you give that up? Why would you damage your reputation? And why would you risk your whole entire company with thousands of people losing their jobs and you going into the ground, even though you allowed yourself to be able to have your best game and your whole entire best series in your whole recent history? You want to know why? It's greed. It is 100% greed. You can take a good thing and you can destroy it with greed. Greed is something that is truly horrible in this world, and it shows. It really, really does show. And Activision, if you let this happen, there is no coming back from this. You are literally signing your death sentence. You can have one chance, but you will not get two. You will not come back from this. There is no way that you are ever going to come back from this in the terms of fans or in even the court of law. You are not coming back from this if you fall through on this. Even if you do it once, if you dip your foot in that water, there's going to be a zombie or a crocodile going to grab or bite your foot. There is no way you are going to get away from this unscathed. We cannot have a tolerance for this in games or just companies anymore whatsoever, because it's fucking inexcusably horrendously evil. You are telling us straight to our faces, in your own words, that yes, we think that supply drops and money are a lot more important to us than a fair and valid microtransaction system that shows in your best interest. You might as well just spit in our fucking face. That is absolutely ridiculous. Because if you are showing that Modern Warfare is the best-selling Call of Duty and your whole entire #1 franchise of games that you have ever end up having, and you're willing to throw that away to add the supply drops again, fuck you. Absolutely 100% fuck you for everything you are all worth. That is evil, and that is disgusting, and that is horrid, and I want to look the devil in the eye when I say this. That is fucking horrible. And that's a big thing. I don't want to have that happen. I genuinely don't want to have that happen. I don't want to end up having to play a game franchise where I basically blatantly know that I'm essentially being enticed into getting ripped off. I really hope that the people, because obviously this would only come back, Activision would only be risking a lawsuit if there was somebody asking for this to come back. Whoever is in the right mind, not even the right mind, but whoever in their own mind thought that supply drops should come back and are asking for them, why would you want to knowingly almost get ripped off? Yes, I understand that if there's something that you want and you have to pay for it, that's frustrating, and you may or may not be thinking that, oh, supply drops, I could potentially get it for free. You're not exactly guaranteed getting it for free. You have a chance of getting it for free. Supply drops are 100% random with their algorithm, and they're not meant to be in your favor. So I don't know why you're thinking that they'd be better for you. As a human being, you're essentially being addicted to gambling. Because if you're going into a gambling situation and you're thinking that, oh yes, even though the chances are slim to none, my chances are, I believe, in my favor. I have the confidence in myself. But with anything else, such as, like, let's say, the chances of winning in a fight, or being in a life-threatening situation, or thinking that you're going to have something bad happen to you, such as you getting jumped or murdered, or shot with lightning, or being in a freak car accident, you think that that chance is slim to none, but they're still pretty damn high. You can't do that. It's not a one-way street. The chances are high if the chances are high. You can't just say only because it's in your favor that you think you have the chances of it happening or not happening. That's not how life works. And I truly, truly hope at the end of the day that, like I said, if I haven't said it already, that this is a video that we can all forget about and we can end up moving on. And that this is just something that we can laugh about in the future. I truly, truly hope. Activision is in everyone's best interest, including your own, to not bring supply drops back. You do not want to end up risking your whole entire corporation where you can end up having your company go under because you want to end up bringing a chance at bringing more money to your game. I understand with a RNG system you are going to make more money. But, understand and comprehend the long-term benefits here that you are going to be, #1, getting more money in the long haul directly sent to you by a loving and loyal fan base than potentially having it because you want to have a random chance at it. People are not stupid as you might think they might be. Everyone doesn't like being lied to. Nobody likes being manipulated or cheated out of something. And supply drops do that. They do that exact thing. They cheat people out of their money for a chance at getting something. In fact, when has anybody ever spent several thousands of dollars potentially on supply drops and be satisfied with themselves? How can they look themselves in the mirror and be like, wow, I just spent $1,000+, sometimes even infinite money, sometimes even money and not even getting what they wanted in the first place for something that is fictional in a video game. I could spend real life money in less quantity and in a guaranteed way on an actual firearm and costume in real life than I can in a video game. I could buy Gucci wear, I could buy a actual full-on RPG in real life and still save money than having it be with a supply drop system in a video game. Activision is in your best interest to not have your company go down and have a whole bunch of families lose their jobs to feed their families. It is in our best interest as a consumer to never tolerate this ever again from any publisher or any corporation at all. It is in everyone's best interest as a human-to-human basis that we will never tolerate this crap again. So in conclusion, this is today's video. I hope you ended up enjoying today's video, and if you did, please consider dropping a like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. We are actually really, really close, so I'm really looking forward to that. Thank you everyone for the support, and if you guys end up enjoying the content that is free to you and is also 100% not random and doesn't happen to be locked in supply drops, definitely drop a thumbs up for that. But I hope you guys ended up enjoying today's video, and once again, if you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, guys, I hope you end up enjoying another YouTube video from the most unique YouTuber you are ever going to see. Peace out, guys.